Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Minasan konnichiwa. So welcome to Musings from Japan number 39.
39.
39.
Wow. 39, Mark. 39. We were
I used to be 39. I remember those.
I remember in the year of 39, the ship came in from the blue.
In the year 39. I forgot that song. Anyway, no, good to see you, Greg. Musings from Japan 39. Yokoso.
Yokoso, minasan.
So, Genki?
はい、元気です。おかげさまで。
はい、お疲れ様でした。
はい、お疲れ様でした。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。Let's get started with the
Musings from
action.
Japan number 39.
39. So we're doing this, and this is a special holiday edition.
That's right. It's a holiday today.
Yeah,
although
today,
we all worked.
Well,
did you work?
Yeah. I didn't work.
Yeah. So why is it a holiday today? Monday was also a holiday.
Monday was
Respect for the Aged Day.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's us.
My first.
Do you realize if we lived in America,
holiday.
if we lived in America, we'd be doing AARP.
ARP.
ARP. We'd be doing AARP.
I don't know if I do AARP.
We'd be just about senior citizens. Do you realize that?
Yes.
Or what do they call them? Seasoned now?
What?
Are they seasoned?
Seasoned?
Am I seasoned?
Like a pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm paprika. Thank you.
Paprika. Isn't that a song?
Oh gosh, yes. Oh, that's right. Holy cow! I don't want to hear that.
I heard it the other morning.
I hate
turned
that
on the
song.
TV. Well, it's all right, but it's been played.
No, it's not all right. Are you? I mean,
Well, they played it so much it beat it into the ground. Really,
it should be beat into the ground.
It's on YouTube and it's on
buried.
TV every morning.
It should be buried.
Yeah, and kids were always singing it in school and everything. So
anyway, so Monday was Respect for the Aged Day, as they call it here,
and a lot of people got the day off.
Yes, I did, and I
didn't. I worked.
I kind of worked, but basically I was aged, and then today was the autumnal equinox.
That's right.
It was the first day of autumn.
Yeah.
And that for me, that today is the end of summer for most Japanese people. Today is the leaves will change colors. They'll die. They'll fall on the ground. And
they're already. It's already shown signs of fall already for the past couple of weeks. That like the mornings are getting cool. They're not cold, but they're not almost chilly. They're almost chilly.
Well, we're not chilly here, but actually, we had some hot weather a couple of days ago. I mean,
today was terrible.
30s.
It was 30, at least 30 today, and so today was the first day of fall, and it was terrible.
But had a great moon, right? I saw your moon pictures, and
a few nights before that, the moon in the direct southwest sky was setting in the southwest here. And it was exactly southwest according to my compass on my iPhone.
Driving back.
It was orange.
Yes, that's right. That's the harvest moon.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
So on the 22nd, that'd be Wednesday here. I guess it's Wednesday everywhere. But I was driving back from work, and I could see the moon rising, the orange moon rising over Mount Ide. Remember Mount Ide here?
Oh, yeah, sure.
The mountains in Shiba.
Yeah.
The orange moon, it was kind of looked like a mikan.
Yeah, like a tangerine.
Yeah, tangerine. That's like, and it was cool.
It was a great pumpkin.
Yeah.
Ooh. It was a great pumpkin.
The great pumpkin. Anyway, but I took pictures of the harvest moon. I went outside my house here, and I think I put them on Facebook. So I took one picture with the slow exposure, one with the fast exposure, so you can see the houses, and then one you can see the moon. Kind of funky, but not very. I don't try to go close up because I have a good phone, but it takes so much data. To try a slow exposure to try to get a good. Nobody cares of my
you can do a lot more things with your phone than you realize. Like I know with my iPhone that I can do a whole bunch of stuff that I had no idea that I could do, but I just don't have the time to adjust the settings
my son does that. Ty.
Really?
He gets on because we have the same phone.
Yeah.
But he'll get on there, go, and then I got a good.
Wow.
I can see the sea of tranquility on the moon or something.
Well, I'm going to show this picture. My brother right now is in South Dakota.
Oh,
he's on a family trip, and this is
say
his first.
hello to Mount Rushmore. Is that
Yeah, well, that's what he's going to do. He's going to go to Mount Rushmore. But what's
give
really cool
go to scratch George's head?
is yeah, and the thing is, he's there. Let me see if I can show you this photo. I don't know if you won't be able to see it, but this is what's amazing to me. I can see many. Can you? It's hard to see. You probably can see a reflection of my house.
Well, I
Can you
think
see the stars?
I can see that your screen's dirty. All those white dots on there.
Oh no, that's my
Oh,
phone.
those are stars.
Those are stars.
Oh, I thought it was
But
like
actually, my screen is dirty on my
oh.
my.
Oh, I thought it was like donuts or something.
No, from Mr. Donut.
Yeah.
No, these are stars.
Cool.
Can you imagine that's from an iPhone?
In South Dakota, though.
Yeah, but I think the sky must be incredibly dark there.
Well, no, there's no city lights. There's no
no city lights. That's
like here. I can't do that because I got all the city lights around, so there's a glow.
I think that's what it is. I think that his phone was able to do that because there's no city lights around. And
I bet you where you're at, if you drove down to that peninsula that you go on to the beach sometimes,
yeah,
if you go down there at night, you can get that picture. Yeah, down there.
We have a couple places down here. We're not that far from the Pacific Ocean. It's driving time. It's almost an hour, but in terms of mileage or kilometers, it's maybe in terms of miles, it's like 15 miles. It's very close.
Very close.
Yeah, so we're just very close to the East Bay,
I'm only
Mikawa Bay, and then that's leading out to the Pacific Ocean.
But see, down there, that peninsula out there, since it's not so inhabited, is dark. So you could probably get a good site up there.
Yeah, they have a lot of greenhouses and things on that peninsula for agriculture, and there's the only big city it's not really a big city, but it's called Tejada.
Yeah, but
I've been there a couple times.
Yeah. Or you can go up to Mount Fuji. If you went to Mount Fuji Station 5, which you can drive up to, they have a lookout platform up there, and then you can get that picture.
Wow.
And actually, it's kind of
cool. People go up there for night?
You can go up to level 5 only. You can drive up there, but you can't climb the mountain at night.
Yeah. Well, and then now the mountain's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only open in July and August, I think.
Oh, they closed it for pandemic.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they didn't want people because you can climb up until today, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they closed it, and I said, no, we don't want crowds at all. We don't want to mess with it.
So you mentioned pandemic.
Yeah,
do you have any news?
Yeah, because today on the news we saw that they reported that 70% of this country is now vaccinated, has fully vaccinated, 2 shots, and I think it's up to 88% has at least a 1 shot.
That's fantastic.
So they're looking at getting close to 100% probably by January, February.
Well, I know some people close to me are getting vaccinated soon. I heard that news. So that's, you talk to people all the time at work, and I people just casually ask the question sometimes, did you get your vaccination? And I say yes. And I ask them the same thing. And so just, most people you talk about it, have gotten their vaccination.
Well, and the big thing is that getting the vaccination, everyone here is like really focused on trying to get clean and vaccinated and do what they can, because man, businesses are hurting so badly here.
Well, not only are they hurting, but you hear places that are closing down.
Yeah, bankruptcies are up. The highest level of bankruptcy since the oil shock of the 70s.
I saw that that Kyoto, the city of Kyoto, is in pretty bad shape financially. And this is an article that was on the Japan Times website, and it was on the Japan Times news. They said that the how do I say it, the city was it's a city of tourists, and before the tourists left, it was hurting anyway, and now there's no tourists.
There's no tourists, and a lot of the small businesses, the confectionery shops, the tourism business that runs at the Gion district, all the people who do the jinriksha.
Oh yeah, and jinriksha, there's an English word that it's become an English word. It's borrowed from the Japanese, from jinriksha. What's that word?
Rickshaw.
Rickshaw, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a jinriksha. So they took out human
powered vehicle.
Right. So So, but
yeah, the kanji, human powered vehicle.
yeah, but it's unfortunate, but really a lot of people are like, we got to get out of this. And so at least they started, the government allowed the Go To Eat campaign to begin again.
Oh, I'll tell my wife that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you
We
can
we
buy.
did that.
Yeah, well, I did too. So
Yeah,
you
it was
buy
a
the
great
tickets,
deal.
and I think, but they're going to go only to the end of October. So you have to buy them now. So you have to. I
Well,
think they're limited, so you got to get them.
yeah, and what we did was we got like $300 for the price of $200.
Right, right, and then you
It's
can go
some
to
incredible deal.
fast food
Yeah,
restaurants and anywhere that you want to eat, and
yeah.
you get a nice little discount. So
Just
and it
about
helps,
everywhere accepted it.
and it helps the businesses a lot because
Yeah, they loved it. And it
need.
was easy to do. You just open up your I think it was through Line.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it was through Line, the app Line. And so we did it, and both my wife and I had it. And so I'm glad to hear that it's coming back.
Here in Niigata, you had to go to Niigata Nippo to buy the coupons.
Oh, the newspaper.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
but it was limited. So like I think a lot of places already sold out. They're gone. So
Interesting. Well, we
so
did, I recall that there was a limit, and we did it because we made sure we bought it when we were
right.
supposed to buy it. So we did.
Yeah. So
I forgot about that. So it is limited.
so the vaccine, we're getting out of it. Tokyo and your area has really come down in the percentages for now for 2.5 weeks. Well, I think it was like 17 days in a row now. You have been declining in the number of new cases.
Well, I think
So
we went off the emergency recently, like this.
yeah, I think everyone went off the emergency this past weekend. So now everyone is on guarded condition. Hospitals have enough beds now to take care of the seriously ill. So there's no pressing concerns with the medical care. So they're looking good. And so the vaccine thing is good, but that's good for me because it's hot spring season. It's time for onsen, Greg.
Oh yeah, great. So, um, boy, I'll tell you what, all our friends abroad, in America or wherever they may live,
Yeah.
many of them have no idea how great a hot spring or a sento can be.
Well, they probably have a good idea of like a spa or
A
things like that,
spa, sure.
but a Japanese hot spring.
No,
I mean, I'm thinking about it. How many people would you go naked and take a bath with, Greg?
well, I'm going to be discreet. I'd prefer not to answer that.
Okay, everyone, I've taken a bath naked with Greg.
Yeah, well, but
It's
that's normal in
that's
Japan.
normal here. I mean, families go
Yeah,
in together.
yeah.
See, I'm not sure everyone. Maybe people know because I mean, it's not. You can go check online on the YouTube, the proper hot spring etiquette. But you go in, you strip naked, you walk in, get your little towel, you cover your privy parts with your little towel, and you sit down. You shower up, you soap off and wash your body off and clean it. Then you go into the many tubs in the sauna. And a good onsen, a good hot spring, man, you can spend an hour and a half, 2 hours just soaking in different kinds of water. And it's nice. Oh man. And the waters are all different, right? Remember the Shiroyama?
Oh yeah, the special mineral water.
Yeah, good for your skin. Yeah.
And what is the name of that famous hot spring that's closer to Niigata, to Shibata? It's called
It's Kyoka.
Tsukioka, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And that
Kyoka
one is
Onsen.
really famous for
A
its
whole resort area that's built
yeah,
around
with a
hot springs.
hotel and everything, big hotel. But
Hotels. They have 24 hotels. They have 12 different mini hot springs. They even have Ashiyu.
and what's that?
Ashiyu is a outdoor foot bath. They have hot water and you can sit down, take off your shoes and your socks, and put your feet in hot water and relax. And especially like people who like trekking or walking or hiking, it's great after a long day of trekking or hiking in the mountains. You come down, take off your shoes and socks, and stick them in hot water. I miss this, Greg. Mm. And they have what I like, especially is the Rotemburo. You're muted, Greg. Greg, you're muted. Greg's muted.
Yes, I am. So anyway, tell us about a rotamburo.
Rotamburo. Rotamburo is the outside bath.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So they have baths inside the building, but then they have a special outdoors, and you go outdoors, sit in the hot water, and in spring or in winter, the snow falling on your head as you sit in hot water.
That's a very special feeling.
I don't know if people have seen that there's a thing in Nagano where they have the monkeys.
Oh, we've seen those, or I've seen those.
But they have the monkeys in Nagano. And there's these special outdoor hot springs, or natural hot springs outdoors. So in springtime, the monkeys go in and they sit in hot water, and there's like these cute pictures of monkeys going, steam rising up and snow falling, but they're like in the hot water going, oh yeah, love it.
They're actually enjoying it.
Yes, they're enjoying it. They do it on purpose. They want to get warm. They want to get smart,
Yeah.
But
monkeys in the hot spring, same hot spring that people use.
I hate monkeys. I don't know if that's the same one. Maybe not. I wouldn't use it. I hate monkeys.
Yeah, you do. Well, didn't you have an experience with monkeys in your driveway one time?
Previously,
and they were sitting on your car?
Previously, yeah. The areas I remember them sitting on my car in the morning. And then you try to scare them off, and they're just looking at you eating fruit. And yeah.
Where do they get that fruit from?
They steal it from the farmers. We had little community gardens that people plant food, and the monkeys come in there and they steal the food. I remember monkeys walking. We would plant pumpkins. Nice, the green, the Japanese pumpkins. They would be in the field, and I remember just coming back from work and seeing these monkeys just running through there, and we're scaring them off, and they're grabbing pumpkins, and they go up and they climb up of the trees, and out there looking at us going, thank you for the pumpkin. They're scavengers, man.
I know we have monkeys in the forests near my house, or near where but they're I'm in the city, so we don't see any here.
I hope you don't see it.
They're just a few kilometers away.
Yeah, here we don't have monkeys in our part of the town, but they're bears.
Yeah, well, did you I saw on today's some Facebook thing or whatever, they said the bears are out in Hokkaido. They had brown bears or black bears or something.
Yeah, the Hokkaido bears, which are black bears, but they have killed one person and injured 11 others so far,
which is a high percentage compared. It's like the highest since 1964.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't know if the bears have a pandemic, but I mean, it's just the scarcity of food, and
what's interesting is, so we were talking about the vaccinations earlier, and I ride the train a lot. Well, you did. But I've been,
not since the pandemic.
Yeah, well, nobody's riding the train. The trains are much emptier than the pandemic, and I know that the rail companies must be taking a big hit,
especially the Shinkansen. And you notice that the Toki, we had this double-decker Toki.
Yeah, goes away next week.
Yeah, next
weekend, Friday.
Yeah, October 1st.
It'll be gone Friday.
But a lot of those, they were going to phase that one out anyway. But a lot of the new trains they wanted to introduce into the Niigata, at least the Joetsu line, have been delayed because of the ridership has been down. They don't have enough money, and they can't justify making the big change now. So they're going to ride it out another year, see if they can increase the ridership again, get it back up.
Yeah, it's really, because it's amazing. Like, so many times I've ridden the train from Nagoya, and it was tremendously crowded, and now you can always get a seat almost.
And for us, going to Tokyo is still not really kosher.
Yep.
So
verboten. Yeah, it's interesting times we live in, but now, as you said, you can go back to the onsen.
But I can go to the onsen now. So, like maybe some weekend when I have off and the weather cools down, I'm just going to take a ride up to Shiroyama.
It's amazing how many onsens they have here in the country. It's you could go just about anywhere.
Well, because it's a volcanic island.
Yeah,
we have a lot of those, what they call thermal gas or thermal vents, and that's what an onsen is, basically a thermal vent. We're just
so the water. I mean, where's the water? Is that coming from the earth or what?
Well, part
Or
of
is
it
it, or
is
is it
it
going
depends.
back into the earth from the rainfall? Is it permeating into the earth, or is
Both,
it?
I believe. I
Yeah, I
both
wonder.
because the minerals, it depends on the minerals. Like
Yeah,
those that have the high mineral contents obviously come up from the earth, and they kind of mix with the drainage water or the runoff from snow. But you know, but the heat is created by the thermal vents, and
yeah.
it heats that water up, and it's
Well, Japan never seems to
nice.
have a water shortage problem. They've had water shortage problems in
It's
places.
yeah, it's kind of different, because what they have lots of water, but water that they can actually use is a little bit different. So
Yeah.
so but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So because my skin needs it. You go sit in hot water, and you
I we
rub
went to
that
was
water
it
on yourself.
Shiroyama or some onsen? We went there, and the next day or two, my skin was just great.
No,
I
that
had
was
these skin
Shiroyama.
problems. Yeah, I just had these skin problems and no more.
That one has a special chemical or some mixture in the water that
Yeah,
is they said is good for your skin. It's supposed to make you look younger, Greg.
it's a very yeah great. Then let's go because
Yeah.
but it was very relaxing. I really enjoyed the drive up there, and I enjoyed going there when it was snowing and sitting out in that Rotemburo and having it snow while we were
Well,
relaxing.
and the other thing that's nice about onsens, I mean, there are a lot of different onsens, but like Shiroyama, and I know some in Skioka and Senami and Nagoka and Sanjo, Subame, all these different areas that have onsens. A lot of them come with restaurants too.
Yep. Yes,
Remember?
that's right. Yes.
So you go to this place, you go and you pay your the one at Shiroyama is like $7. You $7, you get the towels and everything. You bring your stuff with you and just pay $7, and that gets you in all the hot bath you want. Just go in there and enjoy it. There's no time limit. And then, but after that, you walk into the little restaurant area that's right there. Come downstairs and go to the restaurant, and you can sit there and order a nice Japanese meal, have a good maybe a beer or something, and
And
sit
sit
down
at the
and
tables that are on the floor.
sit on the
Sit on the
floor
floor
and
and
relax.
just relax.
Yeah.
What they have the TV going. You can watch TV if you want.
Right. And you just sit, and the meal is reasonable. You might spend about 10-12 bucks
Yeah.
on, and it's what they
Maybe
call
you're
it.
eating curry or some curry and rice or just about
Oh,
anything really.
a teishoku. They have like a
Yeah.
daily
A set
meal.
meal. Yeah.
Yeah, set meal. And oh man, rice and vegetables, and I mean, and it's healthy. We're not eating, it's not like getting a corn dog and French fries, or something. I mean, you're actually eating really good traditional Japanese food. So
Yeah.
you have to take care of your body outside and then take care of your body inside. It's a nice experience, a good way to kill 3 or 4 hours, really.
What's we've been many times to
Mhm.
Shiroyama and
Yeah.
to White Mountain.
White Mountain, Shiroyama,
White Mountain.
or
Yeah, and we've
castle
been
or
there many
castle.
times.
Yeah,
And
that's new.
I went to Senami one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. I had a great time there. It's overnight stay and had a room. It was at a ryokan,
Mm.
and that was a
What's a
great
ryokan,
experience.
Greg?
Ryokan is a Japanese inn,
You're right.
and it's just where you have an innkeeper and where you have a private. Well, you have a room. You can sometimes eat in the room, and it's in a Japanese style. It's the
It's a
rooms are
Japanese style inn. Yeah. So you
yeah
sleep on the floor, you
yeah.
sit on the floor, everything's on the floor. You have tatami. And usually with a ryokan, especially on onsen, you have a nice window view, and you had a view of the Japan Sea,
I'll tell you
probably.
what, speaking of that, my family, every Golden Week,
Mhm.
well, 2 or 3 times we went to the peninsula near here, and we
Right.
went all the way out to the end of the peninsula, and that's about almost 2 hour drive from here.
Right.
And we stayed at a resort, and they had a onsen there, and every room is built so it looks over the sea. It looks out to the
Exactly.
sea,
Exactly.
and so everybody had the same view, and
Yeah.
unless you're on the higher floor. But then our room, the last, I think both times, no, one time we stayed there on tatami, on the straw mat floor, and
Yeah.
the other time we had beds, but I can't remember which was which. But I'm thinking we stayed at the same hotel.
Well, a lot of
Well,
resort
actually,
hotels have Western rooms, and
yeah, but
you know,
what was great, we stayed in the one with the traditional Japanese straw mat floor.
Yeah, or rice.
Yeah, great experience.
Yeah, I like it. It's great, and just for me, getting in the hot water though, it's so I would say it's therapeutic in a way. So,
look at what I got here.
what's that? Ooh, Greg's Belgian chocolate coolish.
I might eat it. Yeah, and
eat it, Greg.
What's the other one?
Eat it, Greg.
Yeah, and that's
Belgian chocolate.
That's I'll have vanilla, I think. No, I'll have chocolate today.
Get the Belgian chocolate.
Huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll eat chocolate today. I'm going to eat chocolates.
Good. The Belgian chocolate coolish.
This is about 80. It's about 90 US cents.
What is it?
It's ice cream. Or it's like what is this? Is this ice cream? Yeah, we have these all the time.
I would call it kind of like an ice cream in a tube.
No, it is. It's like the astronauts could use this.
And you suck on it.
This is you suck on it. You open this cap and
yeah.
And I mean, they have all kinds of great desserts here in Japan. And you taught me about what's that little chocolate thing that's filled with ice cream that we like a lot.
Chocolate thing filled with ice cream.
We get the kabini and
Pinot.
Pinot, yeah, those I used to eat those all the time.
Yeah, a little box. You get like a set of 6 of them, and
you get a little stick, like a skewer.
Fork in.
Yeah, and then just eat 6 of those, and it's great.
6 little servings of ice cream.
Oh, I love those. And then the first time I had that was at the convenience store on the way back from Yamagata when we went to the Costco for the first time.
Right.
March 2015, I think. Could have been 2016.
Yeah. It all blends
about
in together.
5 years ago.
Me.
Me too. It's a long time ago now. Yeah. Next week is my 8th anniversary of living in Japan. That's the date. I came here and I've only been to America one time in that time period. So in 8 years and 8 years, I've been to America 2 times since 8 years ago, 2013.
I'm doing the background for you, Greg.
Have we graduated from Musings in Japan today?
To coolish.
I'm gonna eat this coolish, I think.
Oh, we're gonna have our first live food eating.
No,
come on, Greg.
Do online.
Oh man, you're not online. You're on Musings from Japan, number 39.
That's right. On the first day of fall.
On the first day of fall,
in Japan, aki ni narimashita.
I
Aki.
What a shimbun no hi.
Newspaper day?
Shimbun janai shimbun. Punch. That was a Japanese joke.
Do you remember Batman? Yeah. Do you remember Batman?
Oh yeah, kapow.
Kaplank.
Plank.
Splat. Yeah.
My brain hitting the wall.
That was a cartoon, I think. That was a Batman.
No, it was a
cartoon.
TV. It was a TV show.
No, it was a TV. We with Bert. What was their names? Those 2 actors.
But it was a TV show
from the 60s. But I remember that very clearly.
I remember watching it on TV.
Yeah. Was that Neil Hefti?
Probably.
Yeah, I think it was. I sat in Toluca Lake, California. I sat at a bar, and the bartender who I knew said to me and my brother, she said, "Do you know who that is down there? That's Neil Hefti." And he wrote that theme. He wrote the theme to The Odd Couple with Jack Klugman and Tony Randall. He wrote a whole bunch of jazz tunes, and when he died, his obituary was on the front page of the LA Times and the New York Times.
Yeah.
He was a noted composer.
Little darling.
Oh, well, of course, Neil Hefti. And Cheap. What was that song called? Cheap?
Now, there's one of my favorite. That's cute.
Oh, cute.
As we call in Japan, kute.
Kute.
No, there was one hefty tune that I played in a band that I kind of liked. I said, we're going to do this because of the name. It's called The Creeper.
Oh, The Creeper. Yeah, he had all these these eclectic strange
just
names.
The names, But he did a great album with Frank Sinatra, I believe. And of course, Basie. He did he write the arrangement of April in Paris, that famous one?
Oh,
or is that Bob Loudon? I can't remember. I thought maybe he was there.
Well,
had something to do with the Atomic Basie. I think he had a couple tunes on that album. So
interesting.
So maybe the Flight of the Foobirds.
Yeah. So anyway, this Coolish is chocolate, and it's frosting over right now. It's
so right now, are you waiting for it to thaw down?
Yeah.
See, so everyone, it's frozen, and then you let it thaw, and you just suck the life out of it.
It's almost ready to go too, and it's puffing up because it's ready. It says great.
Put it under your armpit; it'll get.
Well, yeah, it'll like melt. And I'll drink it.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, but so I'm gonna this fall get to Hot Springs. I'm already vaccinated, so
great.
This
sounds great, Mark. I wish I could
take care of my
you.
skin. It's getting kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The other thing is Halloween's coming up.
Yep.
In October, where I'm already making plans, and I've already started my Halloween costume now.
What is it?
I'm growing my beard.
Yeah, you are.
I'm letting it grow, and my goatee here is getting really long.
Yeah.
And I have this costume I wore last year that I bought, and it requires a long beard.
Are you going to be a ghoul?
No, I had this costume last year. I wore it last year, and I just had the regular beard, but I said, I'm going to try to do it as best I can. And I don't have a thick beard, Greg. You can grow a beard. I think you can look like one of those, like one of those baseball players.
I can look like what's his name, David Letterman.
No, you look like some of the baseball players I see on the Dodgers or the Angels. They have those, but anyway, I'm going to dress as Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah.
Do you know Gandalf the Grey?
From The Hobbit.
Well, okay, Lord of the Rings. Okay,
Lord of the Rings. Yeah. That's great.
So I have the costumes. I bought it. I actually the hat, the whole thing.
Did you get a Don Quixote?
What's that? No.
And tell everybody what Don Quixote is.
Don Quixote is like a thrift store.
Yeah.
Really cheap. You can buy lots of little mini things, junk. They have costumes, and they have, lights and batteries and anything you need. Some of it's actually pretty good stuff, but it's all cheap and ready to buy, and they want to move merchandise, so it doesn't stay on the shelves long. If you don't buy it now, it doesn't exist anymore. But real cheap store, and it's always chaotic. You go in, there's only this much space between. You have to walk sideways. You can get
some costumes there for Halloween too.
Yeah, well, but I bought mine from the States, online from the States.
Oh, great!
It's a legitimate costume. It's not a cheap costume.
Well, I forgot where we got our my Santa Claus costume, but I've worn that this year, and I was looking.
Yeah, I have the same costume. I got it online as well. The one I had before that was from France. So because to get something that fits properly for me, the ones that you get at Don Quixote are too small. Or they're really cheap, and they don't look good at all. So I don't want to do that. Anyway, so I'm trying to grow the beard because I already got the white hair. I'm not going to get a haircut. I'm just going to let it get as long as I can get. So I've got a month to do this.
Yay!
I'm not shaving for a month. So maybe the next Musings, you might not recognize me.
Maybe not. You never know.
I think you will. This is taking a long. You know how long this is taking, Greg? This is 3 months of not shaving or cutting it. But it's not that long. It's not that long.
Well, no, when you fluff it up, it gets longer.
Well, I could maybe spread it out.
It should be easy. Oh, yeah, there you go. You look like.
I look like the street cleaners that come by.
What's that little? Yeah.
Anyway.
Or there's some kind of an animal that. Like a peacock or
a Scottish terrier.
There's some animal. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good musings, Mark.
Yeah, good musing, good life.
Good life. Number 39.
39. So anyway, so enjoy hot springs, and everyone's getting vaccinated. And man, I want to get out and eat good food, man, and not have to sit there and worry about, is that guy gonna cough on me? You know, that kind of thing. So
yeah.
So anyway, Greggy, so that we'll call it quits, okay?
Well, that's Musings from Japan, number 39.
Yeah, 39. I'll let you get to your coolish.
Okay.
All right, man.
Here's coolish.
And everyone, yeah, coolish. So it's got you have to end this by you unscrewing it and doing this, and we'll say good.
There we go.
So,
goodbye, everybody.
Sayonara. As Greg eats the coolish.
Some of the potion.
And